do?
Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Hi. How you doing? You doing all right? You still here? That's good. That's good. Okay. We are the Motion City soundtrack. Ready? Oh yeah. You can count to 4. Then we just do it. Okay. Shit. All right. Ready.
You're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Please tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Give me a reason to end this discussion, to break with tradition, to fall down divide. 'Cause I hate the ocean, theme parks and airplanes, talking with strangers waiting in line. I'm through with these pills that make me sit still. I'm feeling fine, I feel just fine. Tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Oh, please tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. I'm sick of the things I do when I'm nervous, like cleaning in the oven or checking my tires, counting the number of tiles in the ceiling.
Thank you.
I used to rely on self-medication. I guess I still do that from time to time. But I'm getting better at fighting the future. Someday you'll be fine. But tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Yeah, please tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright.
Bill, let's come back on. Yo, you figured it out, Justin?
Give me a reason to end this discussion, to break with tradition, to fold and divide. So let's not get carried away with the process of elimination. I don't wanna waste your time. But tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Please tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Please tell me that you're alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Thank you. You're not alone.
I know. I had one of Justin's moments.
I feel good about that.
That was amazing. I think we all concur. Now, please send questions online. I've got this magical iPhone here. We have questions from you guys we're going to get to. But first and foremost, I want to talk about this record. Critics are going bonkers for it. AP gave it 5 stars. Entertainment Weekly gave it an A, Spin 3.5, and called it "The band strikes a radio-ready balance between mayhem and melody." Gentlemen, congratulations on the record. It's absolutely amazing.
Arigato gozaimasu.
I listened.
Thank you.
I've had a copy and I've been listening to it a lot. That's pretty fucking awesome. Now I have a question. Why did you guys go back to working with Mark Hoppus again?
No one else would work with us, man.
Oh, stop it, Justin.
No. I think it was really a lot of luck and a lot of bad luck, because what had happened was originally I think the plan was we were going to record earlier, this jackass broke his arm. So which kind of pushed things back a little bit, or forward, I guess, if you will. And then we found out that Mark was available when we were available. So the forces merged. So it was kind of like if he had not done what he did, who knows if we would have.
All part of the plan.
Yeah. So he planned it, we did it. Word up.
Had Tony not wanted to be more of an awesome drummer and get bionics installed in his arm, they might not have had Mark Hoppus. All right, let's ask a question from one of you guys here. Your handwriting is all awful. Start with the first one. This comes from Devin and Kurt. What is your favorite band, Motion City Soundtrack?
As a group?
You could do it
Or it could be
collectively,
individual?
or you could do it individually, but whatever's funnier.
Let's start with this guy, because he's cute.
Oh, stop it. Go on.
I could. And you've got a great mental zone on you. What's it called? Personality. That's it.
Mental zone. I prefer mental zone myself.
I love your personal mental zone. It's great.
Oh, you are too kind. I'm a big Beatles fan. You guys heard of them? Cool.
They're pretty good.
They're a rock band?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the rock genre.
That's close for me as well, but I'm a huge Ben Folds fan.
I'd have to say that the most eclectic, biggest thing that there is out there is probably Tom Waits for me. I like Tom Waits and everything he's done from beginning to now.
Oh, shoot, hey.
I'm gonna go with Elvis Costello.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Pixies.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow, very cool. Let's do an online question. We got, this comes from Anna, who asks, Motion City Soundtrack, it's a good thing you're here. What are your favorite songs off the new record?
Just go right down the line again.
Yeah, I'll start again. I like Delirium.
Good song.
That's my jam.
Hysteria is my favorite.
So tough.
I like. I think I like. Why don't you go?
I like the Weekends.
Oh. Can I pick 4 songs?
Can we get a ruling on 4? Yeah, you can pick 4 songs.
Okay, I like Worker Bee, Pulp Fiction, Her Words Destroyed My Planet, and Skin and Bones.
Wow.
There's more too, though. But I'd say Pulp Fiction is the most different. But I like I'm a big word guy. That's kind of my job. So.
Did you say Her Words Destroyed My Planet?
Yes, I did.
That's a fantastic segue. You should play that.
Why don't we then? Maybe you were right after all. Maybe I'm just bad news. I've been drowning in memories, caught in residual blues. I fell asleep watching Veronica Mars again. Still fuss with that tourniquet. I tried to squeeze on your dreams. Slung it on, it's a perfect fit. What do you suppose that means? My parents keep asking when you're planning on coming around. If we only stay together, I might not have fallen apart. But the words you said destroyed my planet. I'll stall before I start. I'll stall before I start anything at all. Got a job at a common ground. I finally shaved off that beard. Sold my Xbox to Jimmy down the street. I even quit smoking weed. I'm taking an online course. I'm learning to speak Japanese. If we only stay together, I might not have fallen apart. But the words you said destroyed my
you a postcard, but the post office sent it back. They said the building's been torn down. I just missed what I thought we both had. If we'd only stayed together, I might not have fallen apart. But the words you said destroyed my planet. It's all my fucking fault. If we'd only stayed together, I might not have fallen apart. But the words you said destroyed my planet. I stall before I start. I stall before I start. Anything at all. That was for effect.
Oh God, they don't suck. I love it. Okay,
Thank you.
Here's I've had the pleasure of watching these guys sound check many times, and when it's just you in the room watching it, it's just you're knocking things over with your boner. It's amazing. It's the web. We can say that. He swore. I want to do a question from somebody here in the crowd. Actually, two people. It's from Matt and Alex. This hits close to home. You promised us on Fuse that we would get pancakes. When will we be doing this?
Soon, and for the rest of your lives.
Wonderful. Getting a lot of questions online. These are fantastic. Okay, this is a little serious. This is Tony from Bradley. Where can I get a copy of Tony's shirt?
It's a company called Gamago. I think you could probably just get it on their website, gamago.com.
Well, all right then.
There you go.
Nice
I
plug.
hope I get some free stuff now.
Another topical question, especially myself, a new Jersey resident. I just moved here. I love it. Now for something I don't love. This comes from Laner57, obviously their Christian name. Do you love the Jersey Shore?
The show or the place?
Yeah.
They didn't specify. We'll go with the place.
The place? Yeah. I'm all about places. I
Awesome.
don't actually know it's a show.
Oh, it's if you can call it that.
Okay. Well, they don't like it. If they don't like it, I don't like it.
No. Yeah, the show's buckets of ass. Yeah, I said it. Now, here's a question I want to ask. Have you guys seen the video for Her Words Destroyed My Planet? Have you seen that? At the end of the video, there is choreography done by these gentlemen. And for those of us playing the home game, did you do that in one take, all the choreography?
Of course. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, we did. I know. You look at us and you think dancers, right? But we had to learn that the night before we shot it. We had like 3 hours of practice, and we kind of went over things a little bit the second day. And I think we did maybe 8 takes total because they had a bunch of different camera angles, and they didn't even use some of them. But yeah, so that's the answer.
It's a great answer, and it's an awesome video. All your videos have always been good. This comes from online. I don't believe it's from this person, but I hope it is. Christopher Walken.
Whoa. Oh boy.
I can't do his voice. Can anybody here do Christopher Walken?
I know somebody who can.
Not so well.
All right,
it's
spot.
hit or miss.
Well, okay, here
pretty
you go.
good.
What's the do a little Christopher? What am I doing? That's me doing Jersey Shore. That was a character called the Asshole. What's the coolest thing a fan has given you on tour?
I heard that.
I heard that.
Whoever just said that, I heard that.
I didn't hear it.
Somebody's
I
on the
did.
Jersey Shore. Said
Think
that.
about it.
Usually when you go to Japan or something and you go to those kind of tours, like they a lot of gift giving over in Asia, like crazy cool presents.
Yesterday we got this like dinosaur versions of ourselves drawn on a piece of paper.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a dinosaur washcloth yesterday. But she made it. The woman made it.
Knit it.
Knit it herself. Knit it herself. That's hard to say. Knitted.
I think knitted is the past tense,
Knitted
yeah.
it herself. And how many syllables is that? I don't know. But she knitted it herself. That just sounds fun. Knitted it. Knitted it. Knitted it. Okay. I apologize.
Now, a lot of dinosaur stuff. Where does the title come from? What's the derivation of My Dinosaur Life?
It's a bastardization of the dragon. Yeah. There was a movie I saw once called American Teen, a documentary about teenagers in Illinois, and there was the cool arty girl, right? And then she had the jock boyfriend, and they were together, and she was so happy, and he seemed happy, but he wasn't really happy. I'm not going to ruin the story, but anyway. And so at one moment, she had him wear like this dragon head outfit, and she was like, "I'm going to take pictures of you because I'm arty and weird." And so he's like, "What do I do? I don't know what to do. I'm a dude." And she's like, "Oh, just do stuff." And he's like, "What am I supposed to be thinking about?" And she's like, "Oh, you're thinking about your dragon life." And so then from there on, I used to say to everyone, when they'd ask, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just thinking about my dinosaur life," thinking I'm quoting the movie, but I was just misquoting the movie. And then it became its own thing, and then it worked its way into a song that didn't make it on the record, but we liked the title. So
I think you should play us a song that did make it on the record right now for everyone. Think about don't stand too close.
Oh, that one.
I'm guessing.
That's mine.
Yeah, okay. I think this is the second time we played this live.
Yeah.
So be nice. And if I forget something, just help me out. Just start singing for me. Thank you.
If I stand too close, I might fall in. But if I'm too far gone, I'll never win. If you believe in me, I might just wanna spend some time with you again. Afraid I tend to disappear into an anxious state when you draw near. There is no reason, it's quite a silly thing, but it's the way I've been for years. So I will understand if you don't stay. They say I'm great at first, but then the magic fades into an awful hue, dismal views and pessimistic attitude. All this distance, years of sweet resistance, swirling overhead like angry clouds of discontent. I have apologized a billion times when I've gone off the wall like Buster Rhymes and pulled a stupid stunt that left you thinking there was something wrong with me. I thrown a few choice phrases out my way, and I've ignored them all as best I can, except that tiny bit how I just can't commit. There's some truth in what you say. All this distance, years of sweet resistance, swirling overhead like angry clouds of disco. If I stand too close, I might fall in, and if I'm too far down, never will. If you believe in me, you might just want to spend some time with you again. I spend some time with you again. If I stand too close, I might fall in, but if I'm too far gone, I'll never win. If you believe in me, you might just want to spend some time with you again.
Thank you.
Second time they play that live, pretty damn good. Now, before we get to some awesome online questions, I want to talk about this amazing artwork for My Dinosaur Life. This is an artist by the name of Joe Ledbetter. Yes? Correct?
Yes.
How did you get hooked up with this gentleman?
It's a really dorky story.
Awesome.
Jesse and I, in particular, were big fans of his art. He does a lot of toys and stuff too, big toy nerds. And I happened to see that he is on Twitter, and I literally just sent him a message saying that I was a big fan, and he wrote back almost immediately saying, "I'm a big fan of your guys," and just kind of went back and forth a little bit, and we were like, maybe someday we could do something together. In my head, I was like, oh, a T-shirt or something, and then it just so happened Jesse was having a conversation with Justin earlier that day about a concept for the idea. And
Yeah, basically bringing it back to my dinosaur life is kept using that as his away message on Instant Messenger, and literally the same day, within about an hour, without talking to each other, he was tweeting with Joe Ledbetter, and I was IMing with him saying, I really like that as an album title. Maybe we could get Joe Ledbetter to do the artwork, and literally the same day, and then we sent out an email, and we were both like, oh wow, we're doing the same thing. Let's do it. And Joe was awesome the whole way through, and there's specific characters for every song on the record, and it turned out really cool, I think.
It turns out amazing. That sound you're hearing is your mind's blowing. Twitter talking about it without. No, this is amazing. Only 5,000 copies. Go grab one. Now, here's a question from online. This is from, I believe his name is Scott Seaman. I'm sure that's also a name that his parents are proud of. How do each of you pronounce, I believe it's track 9 on the record, which to me looks like...
I think it's at, exclamation, question, exclamation, at. Is that right? There's a pound sign, sorry. Pound in there, I don't know.
I pronounce it as motherfucker.
Okay. Fair enough.
I've been pronouncing it flame on, but nobody else really, like, you know, isn't that...
This
The
one
movie didn't do so well.
This comes from D-Biz. Use your real names on this stuff, people. Why are we afraid? Just be yourself and say where you're from.
Yeah, who's afraid of being Sam, or who's afraid of being, you know, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of being Ashley.
I'm not afraid of being Sam.
Or Mary Kate. What is your favorite band you have toured with? Says -DBNIZ87.
AKA Ashley.
Favorite band you've toured with?
We're really good friends with the Rejects.
Yeah.
They're so much fun to hang out with.
Good people.
So
I still think
dudes.
that was
Yeah.
probably one of the most fun of tours that we've ever done was the Rejects and Limbeck back in the
yeah,
day.
Yes.
good times.
Great. That's marvelous. Let's do one from you guys here. Let's do, this is important. Nicole. Nicole, you here? Is there any of you? You remember your question? Go for it.
Yeah, I recognize your
We
face.
know her.
What are your favorite flavors of ice cream? Amazing band with new album. All
Cherry
kinds of stuff
Garcia.
going on. Cherry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia.
I mean, great.
I used to
Screw
go.
you.
I used to go freakish for I don't even know what it's called, but it came from Pizza Luce. When I'd order the pizza, I could get this ice cream. And it was
Chocolate brownie.
Chocolate brownie fudge, double fudge brownie. It's the Ben & Jerry's nonsense. I don't know. Double chocolate fudge thing. Chunks of fudge, chunks of brownie and fudge, chocolate.
Delicious.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
I've been trying not to eat so much of it lately.
I like cookie dough.
That's not ice cream. That's part of ice cream. Do you like it separate or together as a mix-in?
Together.
Awesome. Wonderful.
A marriage of delightful.
Anything in the chocolate family, I think I'm down with.
All right.
I prefer vanilla cheesecake from Cold Stone Creamery.
Cold Stone Creamery. Oh God, where I go to die every Wednesday actually. 'Cause it's comic book day and I'm a big dumb nerd. Which is where I'll be later. Captain America Reborn comes out today. Trade paperback. All right. Motion City Soundtrack is now going to play a song that I love it because the title is Wordplay. And I'm going to give you a hint. I believe it was a movie with Alicia Silverstone. No.
Clueless the song.
No,
No.
not Clueless.
No, close.
No, it's Cameron Diaz.
Cameron
Cameron
Diaz.
Diaz.
Son of a bitch. I knew it was Cameron
And
Diaz. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan. Yep. Obi-Wan's in them.
Awesome. Cool.
But this really has nothing to do with the movie. But the title was the same as the movie, so it had everything to do with the movie. It's all about the movie. Okay. All right, I'm ready.
I didn't think I would make it, but everybody was against me. All those concrete Christmases alone. I never gave an honest answer, but I made a lot of angry organs. Are we copacetic? Are we behaving now? Filling up an innocent side. Some other people saw the insides. All this bitterness is starting to grow cold. Well, comfort is an empty evening, hanging under complications. Sometimes quicksand has a massive appeal to me. I wanna be somewhere else. I think I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need a little help to get me. Need a little help to get me. I think I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need a little help to get me through it. To get me through it. I always knew I had the answer, but I never understood the question. In all living lacerated to the bone. And now we realign the edges. I'm doing very well, I thank you. All this sympathy starting to wear me down. I wanna be someone else. I think I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need a little help to get me. Need a little help to get me. I think I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need a little help to get me through it. To get me through it. I'll try to work this out. I'll try to get it on. I like to tell you that I know whatever's coming, but to be honest, there's a part of me that loses control. I like to tell you that I know whatever's coming, but to be honest, there's a part of me that loses control. I think I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need a little help to get me. Need a little help to get me. I think I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need a little help to get me. Need a little help to get me. I think I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need a little help to get me. Need a little help to get me. Need a little help to get me. Need a little help to get me through it.
Thank you.
If you noticed, it was the anger with which Jesse just threw down the tambourine. He was just mad at it. Very deceptively hard instrument to play, the tambourine. Quiet. We're getting a lot of questions from online. You guys are doing wonderfully. Audience here, give yourselves a round of applause if you want. I don't really care. How self-serving. This is a wonderful question that I think is very interesting for this record. This comes from someone online who didn't want to give their name. We'll say Ashley. They're all from Ashley. Justin, how do you go about writing your lyrics? And I'm going to add to it because I know the writing process differed a little bit from this record. How did it work this time?
In the past, things seemed to come to me more easily, and for some reason, on the last two records, I spent a lot of time like down to the wire. Like, okay, we have a week to finish this record, and you have 2 to 3 songs yet to write lyrics for, which is a new experience for me. But I tend to spend a lot of time on things, whether or not it shows, I don't know. But at least I know that I did my best, you know. And sometimes it's the reason why a song doesn't make it to the record, you know, because everyone's like, it didn't make it. But I don't know that there's any sort of process. I think that when we're playing things together, oftentimes I'll have like a melody, or I'll accidentally say a phrase. Josh will be like, "Did you just say that?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, you should. I thought that was, you know." And then like a song will be born that way, like. So that's it's very random. But then once I get the idea, then it's like fitting in the words around that idea what the song is about. And I forgot what the second question was because I only care about Ashley.
What it Ashley?
No, I don't. I like you. Your hair is beautiful.
But with did it myself. I understand Tony, is drumming a big part of the process, but you were out for a lot of this, getting rebuilt by Onyx, and then so was that new to have putting the drums after the fact? Was that odd? Shall I say?
Yeah. Well, for me, it was good and bad because normally I go first and then everybody goes from there. Whereas this time I was literally I was going to physical therapy 3 times a week trying to get use of my arm back, and then they started the record and they just played along to either demos that had drums from before I broke the arm, or they just had programmed drums that they played along to. And like 2 months, I think you guys were out there before I actually finally tracked. And so yeah, but it was great because by the time it was time for me to play, the song was completely laid out and there for me, so I knew every little thing that was going on in the song. But then some of the songs I literally never got a chance to play, and so I'm tracking them, and it's literally one of the first times I've ever played the song. So it's kind of good and bad.
Yeah, no pressure, not at all. I can't. Breaking your arm as a drummer, I just find completely horrifying. Let's take another question from online before we go to another song, so that's why we're all here. Oh, wow, this comes from someone who gave his name. I'm so thrilled. York the Dork. If York is a verb, that's dirty. If it's his name, well done. Tony, what kind of sticks do you use, and what are you playing now?
Well, normally I play ProMark 5B oak drumsticks. Fascinating for all you non-drummers, I know. And this thing is called a cajon, spelled a C-A-J-O-N.
Which I believe translates to box. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I think we did find that out, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it translates to coffin, depending on how you do it. Is it box? All right, well, whatever. Fine. Spanish speaker in the house. It's all good. Okay, we're going to play. I'm not playing shit. They're playing because they're rule. This next song I saw a video for. I heard the song a long time ago. I was very excited about. Knock yourselves out.
This is called Disappear. To the deep end, to the hard line, hold this trick together, man, hold this trick together if you can. Little fevers wrapped in dedication, all strung out on novelty, collapse yourself, try to comprehend an angry island. A bitter beasting, Severini, chartery to free the south, fix the in-betweens, isolation will mark the earth around you. Guess who's on the waiting list? I'll let you in on something secret. I can disappear anytime I want to, time I feel you shovel through my skin. I'm with you till the end. First you breathe out, then you have to breathe in. Lash yourself repeatedly until it sticks under the eyelids. Carry on cadaver, festering interiors, all hollow breach and vapor silhouette. Need medication, more medication, coursing through your interstates. Medigrade confused and counterfeit. Kamikaze, see this blood inside me. Guess who's got it figured out? I'll let you in on something secret. I can disappear anytime I want to, time I feel you shovel through my skin. I am with you till the end, and I can decompose when it suits me. I accelerated, wicked on all fours. I surrender
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to an end of this awesome live stream. Questions were asked. You guys asked them. And oddly enough, one of the last things a whole bunch of people got online and requested was one more song. And they want to hear some song about the future.
We need you guys to help us out.
Yeah, only if you sing very loud, okay?
This song's a
Loud.
weird one to do acoustic, so
Yeah.
if you guys sing, it makes it.
It makes it a lot of fun, okay? Get involved. And I hope you're all hanging out afterwards for high fives and touchdowns. Okay. Touchdowns? I don't know. Whatever. Pancakes! You supply the pancakes. I'll bring the syrup. Okay. Syrup, 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 syrup,
What?
syrup.
What?
No, really, what?
What? That just happened. Bam. All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm on fire. I try to compensate her lack of love with coffee cake, ice cream, and a bottle of $10 wine. She says, hey, I rock the horror sport, I rock the cowgirl blues, I rock your fast for love blues in my Velcro shoes. What's up with the will and grace? I don't get drum and bass, the future freaks me out. Oh yeah. I'm on fire, and now I think I'm ready to bust a move. Check it out, I'm rocking steady to the beat in my head. Goes up, oh, I know that she's the only one. But I'd rather waste our time together, yeah. But I can't quit carving question marks in my wrist. How come we're so alone? We waste away the days with nicotine and television samples from an era we hate to admit we embrace. We found to represent, we found to be content. We found that everything we have or even try to attempt. And so the story goes, only Betty knows it's time we take control. Get down. I'm on fire, and now I think I'm ready to bust a move. Check it out, I'm rocking steady to the beat in my head. Goes up, oh, I know that she's the only one. I'd rather waste my time with her. All right, I'm gonna count to 4. Let you know what time it is. And then I want y'all to sing this next part of the song. Can you do that for me? All right, I'm counting on you. And here we go to 1. Oh, did you feel that? Did you feel that? I'm gonna go up to 2. That was a 2, but now I'm gonna go back to 1. Sing it then, but 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Betty, it's so hard to relate to the whole human race. I don't know where to begin, where to begin. If we both find a way to do the things that we say, we might not sit in our rooms, drink our daydreams away. Betty, I'm a dreamer, I'm not a vicious schemer. Oh, Betty, oh, fuck it. And now I think I'm ready to bust a move. Check it out, I'm rocking steady to the beat in my head. Goes up, oh, I know that she's the only one. I'd rather waste our time together.
you guys so much.
Thank you.
Keep it going for Motion City Soundtrack. This is live on the web. Motion City Soundtrack.